So I'm Wooly. I'm here to bring you the Source Fall 2023 Championship. And this is my co-caster Snailman, a longtime player. We have the bans in. So bans now up on the screen. Mayhem electing to ban first as the top seed and pick first. What's your prediction for the series? Who do you got taking this one? Don't be
Oh
timid about it.
my.
Just give me the answer.
Just give you the answer. I think Mayhem should win, but I really it's 60-40 in my mind. It's really going to be really close.
Yeah, I believe as well. I'm gonna just pick RG to win, but I think their team synergy is a bit better, maybe than Mayhem's, but we'll have to see. So we got early B entry on by Planton on Mayhem. Mythic backing him up. They're in the river, prone down in the river. Kappa's lurking seaside. Django's gonna take out Cat first. He goes down, and Mythic's gonna get the kill on a Mid King through the river. Mythic's still lined up in this river position, called out. Gonna see the Insurgent player prone, but he's not gonna get the shot off in time. Dictator takes him out. Gerbs going on the flank. Gems holding down that backside as he's done for years. A very familiar position that Gems used to play for several seasons. Bled holding down A. He's gonna take out Nero on that attempted takedown. And Glanton locking down the B objective. It's all up to Django now. 1v5 situation. I have no idea why I said takedown, Snailman. This isn't WWE.
Well, Django's kind of screwed here. 1v5, 45 seconds left.
This is just a waiting game.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayhem not making any mistakes. They're all just static, just waiting. Django has to make the move.
You had Cat holding that stilt angle down. A valuable spot to take control of from security if you're able to get the river. That's going to be first round. Mythic squad, Mayhem. You got the lineups here. I never actually showed the lineups. Get to that in 1 second. Updating the score. 1-0 in favor of Mayhem. We got the lineups: Mythic, Captain of Mayhem, IGL, Gerbs, IGL on Regicide side. The rest of the Regicide team: Mid King, Nero, a great flanker player, Django, and Dictator. And on Mythic's team, we got Mythic, Catbus, Bled, Gems, and Glanton. Jim's my former teammate for many years. Love watching this guy play.
Last round, yeah, I think that last round shows you what's going to happen here. Although this one's different. We have Regicide on B early, but they go down.
Yeah, Bled with
Mayhem looking to cap B early.
Yeah, and Glanton and Bled with quick kills. Mythic pushing through A to try to take advantage of that cap. He's taken out. Gerbs being taken out by Catbus. We got Dictator above the house. He's looking for the pick onto blue. Glanton, though, capping from that position beside the barrels. Gems in the support position. Glanton will call out that he's blocked. They know he's in the house. That's the only position he actually can be. Bled on the sandbags. Django lurking down stilts, looking for this kill. He's going to find this B player sitting on the barrel. And Bled going for the refrag. Gems with actually a refrag nade onto the house. He takes out Dictator. And that's going to be 2-0 in favor of Mayhem.
Yeah, excellent end round there. 2v3 for Regicide. They were blocking as soon as Mayhem, knew where both players were. They just they instantly moved and got the trades. Like great play. They were in perfect spots to trade their teammates and bait the objective, basically.
Yeah, and 1 second. I think I have a mic issue.
Frag grenade out.
I think we're good so far, and yeah, so 2 quick rounds for the Mayhem side, and this is definitely a map that they love. Station, it's their map pick, so they should be favored to win this one. I think Glanton made his way on the B. Kappa taking that his lower blue position, gets Django on the C push. Nero wrecking havoc on that A side. Mid King with a frag on the Glanton. Jim's is gonna block the A point, but fails to clear the corner. And then Dictator with the frag onto Mythic, who's trying to get that B cap, and a quick answer by Regicide.
Yeah, so first 2 rounds, Mayhem played A the same way. They have Bled just holding a flashbang in lower A, waiting for Insurgents to push up. And the first couple rounds, I think Nero and there was another teammate probing, looking for the player. They know he's just playing that far in. They just took the space right away. And Nero, elite job at dodging the flashbang, and then he threw a grenade down to take lower A away from Bled, and it just completely opened up the round for Regicide.
Yeah, my mic was actually low. It was actually halved on the volume, so I just did fix that issue, so we should be good there. Django with landing the pre-nade onto Gems. Bled trying to lock down A. RG pushing up sandbags for free. Nero's already gotten another kill. Gerbs gets a kill somewhere. Actually, he might have just killed another A player. He's pushing down to the A point. Planton taken out. Mythic's going to look for the shrine. He's shot through the 10, and it's all up to Cabus now. A quick kills in succession for RG.
Yeah, I think RG really just figured out that Mayhem was playing too far back at the start of the rounds, and they're just taking the space away from him.
He had Cab with the kill into Nero, but Mid King with the refrag. And that's going to be 2-2.
There haven't been any pre-nades yet, and
there actually was a pre-nade onto Gems that round, I believe.
Oh, was there? There was one. Okay.
Yeah.
But the first few rounds, there hadn't been any. Both teams were just waiting really far back, sort of trying to figure out where the other team was playing, and Regicide has sort of figured it out, and they've adapted quickly.
Yeah, Regicide actually running Nero and Gerbs down that sandbag area. They're using that to try to punish the position that Mayhem is playing on B. They know Mayhem's not playing the house, and that sandbag position actually denies the other B positions near the barrel. So Bled's going to hold down A. He's trying to stop the sandbags push. Mythic's been already pre-naded. Planton's going to rotate on to B objective here. He won't get the kill, though. Middy's going to take him out on to B. Bled with a frag on A side, but Cabus taken out, and Mid King's going for the flank now. All of Mayhem going down very early once again. Bled
King looking lower. He's a little lost here.
Yeah, Bled's going to take him out, though. He leaves the point decapped. Or, sorry, not decapped. Gerb's lurking. He doesn't know Bled's position, but Bled making some noise. Gerbs is going to hear that. He will take him out, and it's going to be a third round in a row for RG.
Yeah, Mid King going down for 3 there could have been a big deal, but Gerbs with great position behind Bled. No way, unless Bled moved really quickly, that flank wasn't going to end the round.
Yeah, and it's been multiple rounds that Mayhem has lost someone to an grenade, and that round they did actually stop the A push, but it just wasn't enough. The rest of their players died.
Yeah, Mythic playing backside B went down to the grenade, and then Clanton really wanted to get in the house, but timing didn't work out because Regicide has been pushing a player up into B early as well.
Yeah, Regicide doing a good job avoiding the pre-nades. Gerbs getting a nade onto Glenn, a late nade. Bled will take out Nero on A. Mythic lurking into parkour. Here's the player to his right. Doesn't actually hear him, but the player went prone next to him. He's going to see him now. He's going to take out the house player. Gem's taken out now. Bled's made his way to the sandbag position. He's fragged by Gerbs. Mythic still in parkour. Cabus knows Gerbs is called out near the 10. He's looking for him. He's going to take the shots, but doesn't connect. Dictator, they don't know that the point is actually clear yet. He's pre-firing the house. They think the point might have been flipped, basically because it hasn't been capped high enough. Cat's going to take out Dictator. Mythic's capping B point now, but Gerbs already has A 50%, so it'll be interesting to see what Cat and Mythic opt to do for the mid-game strat.
They need to move to spawn camp now. They're running out of time.
They're running out of time, and Cat, he might not get this cap off in time. RG might be pre-nading C out of spawn. No, they're actually not going to get the nades off. Cat able to live and get the C cap. Mythic retreating to that ridge position. Cat with a big spawn camp on the Dictator, but he's refragged by Mid King. Mythic going for another spawn kill. The player running into B ends up getting it. Nero now looking for Mythic. He's going to take out Mythic and his Bled in a 1v3. He is baited. He takes out that player, Gerbs, who's under the ridge, and he's actually going to go for the A recap, so he could be another trade.
2 alive for Regicide. they get to see. It's a little late. I think they're going to go for the trade, but it's iffy that Mayhem's going to have enough time.
Yeah, Blad's basically got to cap this point and get to B before they cap both points.
He decides. Oh, what is he doing? He ran off.
Yeah, some indecision there.
That's going to be it.
It's not going to have enough time now.
No. Yeah.
It's going to be
indecision from the comms there, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayhem was in an excellent spot. They were behind on the B and C caps, and that's a bummer, but Mythic needed to push up to spawn camp. You can get really deep in Insurgent spawn and basically kill them as they round the corner like a second after they spawn. And he needed to get 3 or 4 people, and I think he only ended up with 1.
Yeah, we got Gerbs with 8 kills, Cab with 8, Top Fragging, and Bled with 7. RG's kills very evenly spread. Nero running it down A. Mythic's going to get 2 with the pre-nades onto Gems and Mythic. The pre-nades have just been clinical from RG. And Gerbs taking out Bled on that sandbags angle. Gerbs killing Cat as well in the blue alley. He's going to take him down. It leaves Glanton in a 1v5. Very hopeless situation. Very quick kills for RG.
I'm trying to figure out where that double grenade came in. There's a grenaded security player in the river. It seems like they were out in the open. Yeah, a mistiming on the spawn.
Yeah, maybe a mistiming or maybe a slightly late nade. It's gonna be 5 rounds for RG, and Mayhem's got to figure something out. They gotta stop this momentum from RG. They've won 5 in a row. Kind of surprised we're not seeing a pause from Mayhem, from Mythic's side.
Yeah, I think a pause now for sure. Probably even a round or 2 ago. But they're just going to play it out.
Yeah, and they've got to try to avoid the pre-nades. Django and Gerbs with those deep early nades. Those land in spawn, but they don't kill any players from Mayhem. Oh no, Mythic with a late nade. Dead to a late nade. Bled on the wrong fire mode. He's going to kill Nero anyway. Now he's looking for Gerbs. Bled gets 2. Bring his team back in the round. Django's advanced his position all the way to the C side, but he's a bit over aggressive here. Goes down. Jim's taken out by Dictator in the Stilt side. Mid King on B now. Capping up. Plan approaching. Gonna have the Stilts player called out. He knows the player's on the docks. Can he win the 1v2? Planting. Pre-firing the house. He doesn't know the location of the B player. He doesn't have much time. He's got to stop the cap.
Yeah, he can't go to C. They've been on the point for so long.
And he mistimes the point. He's looking for the spawn camp. Gonna take out 1. But it's the near hopeless effort. He still has 4 more players to kill.
Yeah, they're coming in the back here. Missed the shots, though.
Dictator just pre-firing. He actually didn't see Glanton. Glanton's gonna take him out for free. Now Glanton's starting to cap C. Gerbs and Janko lurking on that Insurgent side of C. Gerbs popping the air flash. But Glanton takes out Gerbs. Will he look for Django? No. Glanton almost with a crazy clutch, but Django manages to take him out.
Even after all that, the Mid King was on A. It was more than 50. They were going to get another 4 respawns. I'm looking at these nades coming in. They land too far forward this time for Regicide for any damage.
Yeah, Gems with a cross pick. That's going to be the first early round kill that we've seen. Nero flashing the A player, but taken out by Mythic. I'm not even sure how Mythic killed him. He just ran a flank through A side. Gerbs taking out 2 of those A players now. We have a 2v2 Mythic and Gems against Dictator and Gerbs. Gerbs lurking in heaven. Oh.
Timing for Mythic was incredibly bad. He looked away right when Gerbs peaked.
I don't think I've ever seen someone shoot another player through that floor in all my time watching Insurgency. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, that used to be a really common angle to look at. Like, heaven would fight into hell from that.
Got a 1v1 Gerb against Gems on A. He's got to stop this cap soon. B is being capped by RG. Gems is going to take him out. It's Dictator versus Gems. Jims has to get on B soon. He only has 6 or 7 seconds to get on. It's time sticking away. Jims isn't really going to have enough time here. Dictator caps. He's being patient. Here's Jims. He knows if he leaves, he's an easy target. Jims looking for the spawn kill. He's flashed out of spawn. Still looking for these kills. Very hopeless situation for him. Jims takes out one.
Regicide kind of making a mistake moving too much on the respawn there.
Yeah, he definitely have to sit and wait.
I think that was their mistake. They almost made that mistake with Glanton the other round.
Yeah, it's looking quite lopsided in favor of Regicide. They managed to win the last 7 rounds after dropping the first 2. Mayhem. And
on Mayhem's map pick, in fact.
Yeah, on Mayhem's map pick. There's only one more round in this half, so Mayhem needs to get this round if they can and try to come out with a good Insurgent half. Otherwise, they're going to be looking at having to win 2 maps. Mythic, naded by Django early. Another round where they've managed to lose a player to free nades. Nero with the nade onto A. Catbus playing this blue position. He's going to reposition after missing his shots. Nero out on the security ridge. Bled takes out Gerbs. Nero in a very powerful position. Will he catch the security player? Dictator will frag Jims. Cat taken out by Django. Bled in a 1v4.
I just can't help but think that Mayhem really made the mistake of not calling a timeout at any point in that half.
Yeah, definitely rough. Now down 2-8. They have to...
They had a great plan going into the half. They got Nate into B, and they were supporting him, and they were dictating the pace and all of that, and they were conceding a lot of space to Regicide. Regicide figured that out after 2 rounds, started taking all the space, and there was never a readjustment for Mayhem.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see what the security side of Regicide actually looks like. I'm curious to see Mayhem's Insurgicide strategy and if this half will be lopsided as the last. It's kind of interesting. The meta on Station, it used to be Insurgent-sided at the very beginning of Station, and it actually was kind of security-sided back when people used to play Snailman, like back in 2017. Now, with some of the recent run-throw developments, it's actually a little bit more Insurgent-sided, I think.
Yeah, I think it started... I actually think it started as security and then went to Insurgent, back to security, back to Insurgent, like a few times, based on metagame developments.
Oh, you actually are correct. Yeah, Gems is going to get a pre-nade onto Gerbs. That's a big kill from him. Landing in the house. He is going to be taken out by Mid King. Cat kill, refragging Mid King. Bled with a nade onto Django. 4v2 situation. Gems is going to catch. Dictator rotating to the Bravo objective, and Gems looking for the flank on Nero, but Cat's going to get him first. In a very dominant round coming out from Mayhem.
Yeah, starting the second half the same way they started the first. We just have to see sort of how the adjustments play out over the next few rounds here. The A player got naded, bled through a pretty standard grenade down Toxic Side from Heaven, killed the A player, so they'll probably, that's, you know, one small adjustment right away. Lots of activity over by Stilts, and Regicide just could never get a foothold on B.
Yeah, Regicide with a lot of pre-nades coming out into this parkour area. They are going to nade Glanton, but Mythic does get the frag onto Mid King, so 1 nade for each side. Bled working this A side. The Gems getting into the Stilts rock position. Cabus going to take this root position near behind candles. Bled in Heaven. Mythic sitting near the river bridge. Dictator on the B rock. Nero made it to this strong Stilts position for security. Django playing back on C rock, and Gerbs working this A side. He's actually peeking sandbags now, looking for the prime player. He sees Mythic laying in the river, doesn't hit the shots. They've called each other out of their team.
Kind of a funny round. Both B players went down to grenades, so all the support players just sort of standing, waiting.
Yeah,
Nero gets that kill onto Mythic.
Yeah, Nero with a huge creep up to the C side. The Dictator taking out Jims shortly after. 4v2.
I'm surprised Dictator was able to get to this spot. It's way out in the open, up on top of B-Rock here.
Yeah. Gerbs taking out Bled. Cat's going for the refrag. Gerbs will get both.
Yeah, Nero just creep. He knew that he had a whole bunch of right peaks if he crept up that seaside. He just kept taking them and got a free kill. Really opened up the round.
Yeah, Nero, a really good player at getting those opening flanker entries. Same thing with Gerbs. That's really the strong point of the Regicide team. Really good flanker players who get those openings. And, you know, despite Station being a good map for Mythic's team, it is a flanker map. It is a map where, you know, flankers and rushers tend to excel.
That's the size, right? It's a very small map. It doesn't take very long to rotate around, and the objective cap still takes 25 seconds. You know, that does not change based on the size of the map.
Right, yeah, definitely. It definitely affects the rotational ability from each point to point. Everyone's very close together in this map, so I feel like there's a lot of refragging going on. Nero able to sneak up on Mythic there. He's running free through the seaside. Very patient. Django taking out Glanton. He's going to get Gems as well.
Gems kind of failed his movement there. Got caught on the wall.
Cat's able to take out Mid King. He's refragged. Bled's already got this A cap up to half. He's going to have a short timing disadvantage on the B and C caps. Hero should opt to save the C cap here. Dictator looks like he's going to play for the A flank. Maybe actually a spawn camp. He's going to look for that player near the house. Misses those shots. He will be taken out by Mythic. Bled lurking off the point.
Huge.
Yeah, gets a free kill on the Gerbs. Really good mid game. Mythic taking out Django, but Glanton and Gems go down. The score's evening up this round. Hero going for the C cap. And Cabus looking for this B point. He's taken out by the closer player in parkour, Mid King. But Nero will get that cap onto C, and all of our G will come back into the game. Led running into the spawn. Takes out Django and runs through the restricted area. He blocks A, but is going to get taken out by Gerbs. It's all up to Mythic now. Capping B. Takes out Nero. He's looking for the next player. He'll run up Ridge. Can he do it? Can he clutch for his team? Gerbs on that rock position. Winning the close round in favor of RG.
Finally, Mayhem going for the pause on map point here. It's really late to go for that.
Definitely a late pause by Mayhem. Link and I played in the blue tournament, actually. We had a rule to where if we lost 4 rounds in a row, call pause. I hope Mayhem has an answer for RG. You know, they're going to have to bounce back and try to win the next 2 maps if they can't close this map out. It's going to be a mental task for sure, losing your map pick and then having to play the next 2. But it can be done. So, I would like to think they're comfortable on playing all 3 of the maps that they'll play. Mythic, Bled, and... Alright, we'll actually get to that later. We're starting the round off. Gems with a pre-nade. Takes down Nero. Bled locking down the sandbags position, but he's taken out by Django. Django wins that timing. He's actually running through A. He's going to take out Mythic. He gets refragged by Glanton, but the damage is done. Django's already taken down 2. It's a 3v3. Things are evening up. Mid King lurking behind the B-Rock. Dictator on the shrine, or on looking towards the shrine position that Gems is sitting in. Gems checking the sandbags. Gerbs holding the left side A angle. Glanton, he's lurking for A. Trying to find a pick on the Gerbs. Knows someone's here. Wants to take that space. Cabus, so patient. Gems checking this C side. That's vacated by Gerbs' squad. All their players very close together.
Yeah, I think Mayhem wanted to go for an A play, but they got 2v. They lost 2 players to one guy, and so now everything is just totally stalled out for both teams. Mid King gets onto B though. That's going to change the round here.
Yeah, it changes everything. Mayhem now is to find out if Mid King is actually baiting B or if it's capable. Glanton has been killed by Gerbs here before. He will check it and kill Gerbs. Cabus taken out by Dictator. Jims needing to check this B point, but he's not going to check it in time. He's called out by that Rock player. He actually sees the B player, but he's able to kill him after the cap. Glanton opting to get off the A point. He's looking for spawn kills here. Jims gonna get the kill onto Stills, but Gerbs takes out Glanton, and Jims in a 1v3 now. Not on a point. Will take out Nero in Shrine. We'll get Django. Jims made it a 1v1 situation. Gerbs just decapped A, and Jims knows Gerbs' location. He knows he's on A because he decapped, but he can't get on the point in time, and Gerbs is actually going to win that round. Wow.
Holy cow, Jims with an ace, but doesn't... It just fails the jump at the last second.
Oh, man.
To be honest, Jims... a little unsure in that situation when Mid King was capping B. He was just afraid to move and go out in the open, which is fair. Like, it's scary. You die really quickly. But there were timings when Dictator was trying to jump on the rock after his teammate went down. He had timings to try to get there.
Yeah, we saw flashes of Jims that round. Jims looking like the 2017 Jims that we know very well. He looked like Michael Jordan wearing the 45 jersey right there. But just couldn't close it out. It was a good effort, though. Those were some nice shots onto RG. Young Bucks of RG. Jim's a little older now, but definitely showing he could still go. Yeah, so we'll actually move on to market now, which is the RG map pick. And I want to point out that RG did beat Mayhem on this map during the season. It was a very close game. Mayhem actually had an 8-7 lead going into the end of the match, but RG won the last 4 rounds in that match. What's interesting about that game, though, is that Cabus, he actually dropped almost 30 kills in that game, and Nero did as well, and they were by far top fraggers. That's who I'm looking to watch. We're going to see if Mayhem can bounce back. They could steal the map from RG, then they would get RG on District.
I think we're ready to go here. Nero with the forward spawn, he's got a pistol.
Yeah, he's got a pistol. Nero rocking the pistol. Got Gerbs with that AK-74. Dictator rocking the carbine. I think he's going to be cross-picking with the carbine. Lead.
Nero going shop side with the pistol.
Django.
Barber side, I meant.
Opting to go for A skinny here. Mid King as well. They're going to run this A strat early. No, it looks like they're running to the shops from that A skinny side. Django with this pre-nade. Oh, he's going to get caught with his pants down. Cat just ran into shops and took Django to school. Dictator going to try to lock down top shops. Cat pulling the nade, but goes down. Mythic taking out Gerbs. But Nero with the pistol in Barber. He actually... Nero refrag Gerbs there. Jims tapping the B point on white truck. Mid King with the block from red truck. Dictator now with the bridge control. Glanton trying to take out top shops. He's going to get him. Dictator does not hear Glanton. And Jims taking out Nero as well. Mid King now the last remaining player. Jims on the white truck. Mid King on the red truck. Glanton top shops. Bled lurking on the blue bridge. He's looking for Mid King's position. They're clearing out B, indicating about what spots on B. And Mid King has his work cut out for him.
Just go to C at this point. That's what Glanton's going to do. He got the call.
Yeah. Very smart play from Glanton. I really like this. Split the enemy when you have numbers. Glanton's going to take out Mid King. And Mayhem off to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, that was good mid-round play there. So Regicide had, it was 3v3, and they had both of the power positions. They had top shops, they had top barber. But Mayhem wasn't giving them anything. You know, neither Nero nor Dictator could kill gems on B. Bled was just waiting for Glanton to activate, and Glanton came in from A. He could have gone through Skinny. There's a lot of flanking possibilities. It was interesting. Regicide did everything they wanted, but they still lost. I think that's kind of an interesting end result.
My microphone level went down again. Something's like changing my microphone level. Weird.
Yeah, that's notoriously terrible.
I did not have that happen last weekend. Anyway, let's focus on the match. Just let me know if my mic goes down, please. And then Dictator taking out Cat. Gerbs and Nero lurking the Barber position. Jim's playing the white truck, trying to hold it down. Glanton's going to take the nade to the Africa side. Glanton holding down the top shops. He's going to take out Django. Jims has already killed Gerbs on that Barber side. Jims, the stone anchor of Bravo, managing to guard his own flank. Bled caught on the bridge. Gems now in a 1v3. Hero. Those Gems has moved off because Mid King's given this information out. Gems able to take out Dictator. Now he's looking for Nero. He's going to be in a 1v1. It's going to be Mid King against Gems.
Wow. What a play from Gems. Mid King stood up.
Yeah, Mid King going crazy with the pre-fire, but Gems takes him out. Gems with the 4K clutch. The Clutch King Gems.
That was amazing. Dictator, I guess he went on to B to try to double cap over Gems to make it so that he couldn't go off the point, but he was just out in the open looking the wrong way. He was looking towards connector. Maybe they had the count wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. That just seemed like an aggressive play from Insurgent side. Not sure what the comms were like, if the count was wrong. Maybe they just thought they could get the kill. A lot of possibilities.
Yeah, nobody
there.
was in position to do it, but like you could have just stayed safe and gone to A the same way that that's what Glanton was doing in the last round.
Mythic, Skinny with the pre-nade towards the Barber side. Nero getting the bridge for free. And Mayhem opting not even to play the bridge anymore. Nero's running down the bridge. Mayhem led his flash. Nero's taking Gupper Kebab. He's actually going to get the kill led. He's going to get a free kill to Gems as well.
Oh my. Nero going crazy this round.
Yeah, he made the read. He made the read there was no bridge player and charged down the bridge. Dictator takes out Glenn with the carbine. It's going to be up to Cat. Got the sniper rifle. He picks up the AK off of the body. Dingo's body. Dictator.
You can't let someone like Nero have all this. He's too smart. He figured out really quickly they weren't playing the bridge, and he just ran it down.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about in the pregame, man. You can't let Nero do that to you.
Yeah, he ran it down. The last few rounds he's been playing more passive. No one's really been peeking him. He's been trying to play, flank Gems. Gems has been getting the kills from White Truck, and yeah, he made a good read there.
You know what's interesting too? I think Nero, he doesn't like to jump up and try to kill the B player until he's gotten those other two frags.
Oh
he
yeah,
just doesn't even. He didn't look for. That's a mistake I see a lot of people make. I think they're like, oh, I'm in the great position. I'm going to try to kill the B player, and they get taken out by the support player. They get baited into that.
Herb's playing Africa. He's going to slide pre-nade onto shops, trying to cross the bridge. Mayhem's conceded the shop side and the top Barber side. They're double capping up B. Mythic drone crawling through B right now. Hero's going to frag Bled. Bridge. Django taking out Cat. Jim's looking for the kill on the top bridge. Blanton thinks he hears someone behind him, but actually doesn't. He's going to get taken out, and Jim's taken out as well, and that's going to be quick.
Yeah, everybody just lost their fights for Mayhem. Nothing really to say about that one. They put two players on B for some reason. Also, Gems, really fun. I think they intended to push up further, but Gems got cucked by that curb B by white truck. You know what I'm talking about? The one you like can't run over. You have to jump. Yeah. So he got stuck sort of more by white truck. I think he definitely wanted to push up more towards pills.
Yeah. Nero and Django on that C side again. Herbs with the B smoke. No crossbit coming out from Mayhem. Blanton and Cat on the shops rush though. Blanton going up to top yellow. Bled's going to take out mid-king. Blanton with the kill of the Dictator. Jim's taken out by Dictator though right before that. Herbs lurking through B now.
Nero's just in the street below Kebab.
Yeah, Nero on the flank. Gets the kill into Bled. Cabus on the flank also. Mythic's going to refrag Nero. Cabus. Does he see the player on B? He does. He will take him out. And Django all alone in a 1v3. B cabbed up in his favor. Cabus looking to block the point. He's getting shot from Django, who's going into Lord Barber now. Mythic realizing this. Now he'll take that. Django out with the nade. Getting looked at from upper shops. Preston comes out from Blanton. Django's got a decision to make. He's got to try to go to C. Kill Mythic. Roland waiting for him.
Wow, you just barely couldn't see him in the window there.
Yeah, blocking for Django is not going to be good enough. He has to get the kill on Mythic. He has to go back to B in time. He won't be able to do it. Blanton takes him out from Upper Africa. Be 3-2.
Yeah, I think strangely the solution for Mayhem that round, the adjustment was to flank, try to out Nero. They also ran it down and flipped the map. So both teams flanking super hard, and Insurgents took Blue Bridge and Security took Yellow Bridge, and I think Mayhem just recognized that the map was flipped faster than Regicide did there. Were able to transition into an advantage.
Yeah, and Gerb's only been able to find 1 kill first 5 rounds. Definitely having a rough game so far. Nero's found 8. Gerb's moving around a lot. He's trying to find the position. Good for him right now. Going through B with that smoke and nade in his hand. He's going to try to nade enemy connector, but no players are there. Gabus able to get into lower shops. He's watching for this rotate. Does get the shots on mid-king. Gems goes down to Gerbs. So Gerbs finding his 2nd kill of the match. He's sitting connector now, watching Kebab. Bled's looking for the flank. He's tired of Nero coming up behind him. Blanton able to block.
Yeah, Gerbs saw him get on though, so I think it's gonna not work out for Blanton in the long run.
Yeah, Nero taking out Bled in that bridge position. Gerbs on the cap. Mythic has C. Capos actually could just stay alive. He doesn't need to play 4B. Mythic will need to prevent them from blocking here. Is going to whip the shots on Django. Django taking him out. Gabus looking towards C, but facing the impossible.
Yeah, the timing just worked. It did not work out for Mayhem there. Mythic needed to get that kill, and if Gabus was a second faster to Upper Africa, he would have seen Dictator and been able to kill him in the open.
Yeah, Catbus taking out lower C player, but it doesn't matter. Gonna get killed by Gerbs. Gerbs with a huge intro kill that round, and the objective cap.
Read to 3. Sorry, I'm alt tabbed here, so. Gerbs got the kill onto Gems early that round, so Mayhem lost their B player, and then they had to fill, and they ran out of support players. Bled's really been losing to Nero though.
Yeah, Nero been a huge problem for Mayhem. It's kind of surprising that Mayhem was able to beat these first 6 rounds with Nero having not a good match, but Gems with a clutch round. Cat's been able to infiltrate lower shops pretty well. He's been able to find a few entries here. He's going to go for that hard shot onto that connector player, not getting that. King going through A. Mythic's going to take out Gerbs there in the B position. Connector cross-pick. Catbus on the flank. Dictator now rushing, relocating to Upper Africa. Watching this top shops area. Jim's taking out Django from the white truck position. Gonna get killed by Myth King. Dictator, you just wallbang Cap through the wall. He's gonna get refragged by Mythic. The 2v3 situation. Bled knows Nero's here. He's gonna take him out this time. Finally wins that battle against Nero. We know this player's on B. Glenn's gonna take out Mid King. And it's gonna be the 4th round for Mayhem.
Yeah, kind of a silly fight between Bled and Nero for most of that round. I was watching, like, Nero was on the stairs just hard camping Bled. Bled was stuck in a corner, and Bled just kept, like, not fully leaning out, just kind of pre-firing, just kind of, it's like the cat in the yarn, like, just putting the yarn out for Nero. Nero kept shooting at it, but it was never anything to kill.
Yeah, Bled's so concerned about his position. I think he's realized that if he just stays alive, Nero actually can't do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, absolutely. You just have to. You can't just get impatient and just peek out and say, hey, this is a 10% fight, but I got to take it. No, you can just, if you just keep them there, it's essentially a kill. You've killed yourself and them.
Gems with the double smoke loadout. Bled's taking the bridge early. He's going to take out Mid King on B. Good pick from him. Mythic taking out from Dictator on the cross pick with the AKM. Gems blocking the B point. Looking for this player who's running through B. He will take out Gerbs on the prone. Cat's able to take out Dictator on that Upper Africa side. Jim's now looking for this bridge flank, but Glanton has Jim's back. He just took out Nero all the way from top shops.
Huge kill from Glanton.
Yeah, and Cat and Jim's are double capping. I don't know if they've realized that Django's actually blocked. He's on the van. Cat's going to hear him, but he will get taken out. Jim's has the call out of Django on the van. He at 99.
So Glanton could go C, or he could try to kill Django. He is all the time in the world. I mean, Django can't leave. That B cap is 99. So Gems shouldn't peek. Glanton has an infinite time.
Yeah, if I'm
just
Glanton
slow
here,
walk around.
Yeah.
Oh no. No. Just got to slow walk around. All right, well, if I'm Gems now, I'm taking right peaks. Django can't move.
A prone stalemate on B.
Forget, I think it was against S3. I can't remember who was alive on the other team. Oh, Gems stands up. Oh, is he going to move? No. Anyway, we sent Torix slow walked over to C. And then as soon as Torix touched C, Deop stood up for some reason and just got instantly killed. He just needed to stay alive for like 15 seconds more.
15 seconds when it already took.
It had already taken 10 minutes, yeah. Yeah, I think he just, in his mind, he was just like, yeah, well, I don't know why Gems is clearing this other spot, because Django could not have gotten anywhere that Gems wouldn't have seen. He can't get off the point. He can't go around the green truck.
Oh, Django.
My.
Django takes him out. That's the second 1v1 of this match. Gems won the last one. Django comes out on top in this one.
That is so sad. Glanton, you can't jump on the bridge. You can't make that noise.
Yeah, he could have backtracked it and split the enemy, but goes to go for the kill. Like, you can have a guy, like, sit right here on this ledge here, basically cross-pick the cross. That guy,
yeah,
he has a decent chance of getting that.
Well, there's some, I can show you some spots in construction.
Yeah, but
I think the same thing, except I find it way easier to play from Insurgent side.
On D, yes. That is true. Herb taking out Cap. Blood going down to Nero. They were able to pick up the kill on Mythic. Landed with the kill in the shops. Mythic refragging Nero. We have a 2v2 now. No one on the V point. Mythic is going to grab his nade. And took out, Gerb.
Django is in the back here as well.
Yeah, he had the
But there's no objective initiative, so there's no reason for Mayhem to move out in the open. I do think Glanton should find a better position, though.
Yeah, and
he's moving.
It's the battle of the mindset. Like, yeah, there's no incentive for us to move, but if the enemy gets on the objective first, we're at a disadvantage. Mythic finding the kill on the Django, that's huge. Make it 2 hitter all along.
Yeah, so I think Mayhem players need to connect now, get into some spots where they can support each other. You go B or you try to go around to C here. If you're Mayhem, what do you do?
I mean, it's easy for us to say because we know where Dictator is.
That's true. That's true.
I think your best bet is what I like to call in these situations in the past is probably want a player who can safely get onto B, and then you also have a player who's lurking this B side first. Well, so Mythic sees Dictator, he's going to call him out. They know where he is now. I think the count is actually wrong. Maybe they're recounting now, realizing that B actually... Mythic, the thing about getting on B first is that you're in such a vulnerable position. So many like ways Dictator can flank B and kill Mythic here. Mythic doesn't actually hear Dictator, then he might die. Luckily, Glanton's able to kill him. Probably would be better for Mythic to play in like the helicopter and have Glanton just hold down the connector side until Dictator has to be on the other side of the map. We're able to lock it down.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to play that. I do think getting into a safer spot on B is where you start, because you can if you can stay alive for a long time, it gives your teammate a chance to go to C even if you wanted to. So if you could either try to win with the objective or the kill.
Yeah, I always like the objective splitting in the game just because of the low time. So easy for a player to 1v.
It's true.
It's not easy, but it's possible.
It's so likely. Despite being hard, yeah.
Dictator looking for the bridge cross. Django actually pre-nated Glanton in the shop stairs, but Glanton actually got the kill into Django. I think that was a martyrdom, actually. Oh, Cabus.
Missed it.
He sees a construction player. He sees his gun. Oh, man. This has really become a lot of drone warfare. Oh, Nero's got a nade. He's trying to nade off the wall into white truck, but Jims is playing a different spot. He's changed his spot. He's watching the barber peek. He's going to take out Gerbs and Bled. He's waiting for Nero to peek. He's going to take out Nero as well.
Yeah, Bled actually got more impatient there.
They know there's 2 up. They know one's on B, actually, and they know the other player's at construction. They have all the information. Cabus is still watching Dictator.
Mythic went to C, so there's no chance here for RG.
I missed the kill into Dictator after Cabus literally watched him for 5 minutes. What a shame. Bled taking out Mid King. Like you said, Mythic's already gone to C. 6-4 security side for Mayhem.
Yeah, so Gerbs actually took the timeout after that long stalemate round. I kind of wonder if that helped Mayhem not tilt. So that was a very tiltable round loss, but Mayhem, pulled it together and got those last 2. They're pretty clean rounds, actually.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm having mic issues. Maybe it's, so you don't think it's related to Discord at all?
No, I think it is. I think Discord has like an auto gain balancing thing. All right, Catbus with the cross spec onto MIDI this time. So RG no B player on their first round of security half. Blanton's gonna get in. Red truck. He almost goes down, but he stays alive. Dictator instead taking out Gems.
Glenn getting Nero. Gerbs taking out Glenn is on the refrag. Gerbs decapping B, but Cat's gonna get to A and beat him on the timing. He's trying to lob a nade through connector onto concrete. What an interesting nade.
I don't think RG's going to react to that A cap. They're going to trade. Bled is totally separated from Cat too, so... Oh,
Gerbs just team killed Django.
Cannot do that. That is not kablamo. Cat still thinks people are coming, so he's not going to be able to get a spawn camp, but neither is Dictator or Gerbs, because Bled is still here in Africa.
The Bled should call out that Gerbs is actually here. Cat trying to delay the A side as much as possible. He's going to take out Django. Now he's opting for the reposition.
Oh, maybe that was a spectator bug.
Ooh.
Yeah, he has position on mid king too, so that's going to make it really hard for RG to get in this round. Gems and Glanton made it over to C. They didn't get spawn camped.
Yeah, Gerbs taking out Gems, though. Caster Curse. Glanton taken out by Dictator.
Yeah, that was exactly the opposite of what you wanted to happen. Mythic is capping B, but Gerbs is here to deny it.
Yeah, but he's called out. He's called out by the pillar player. Bled should be looking for the kill into Gerbs. Mythic's going to get it anyway. He's going to cap B. Gabus losing the 1v1 to Nero on the A side. So Mythic's team having B. All they have to do is get over to C and decap it in time. Nero knows this. He can't opt to the A cap. He doesn't have enough time yet. He will step onto B. That info will be relayed to Mythic's team, understanding that the last player either touched B and is currently on it, or it's going back to A to cap it. Those are the two possibilities. Bled's going to take out Nero. Ooh, and a flashbang and another close round in favor of Mayhem. So let me, let me try to fix this sound thing real quick. You can just talk about the round while
Yeah, so Cat put Mayhem way ahead here. Great timing into that A cap after they lost B control. And they had better timing on the respawns, and then he got both kills on the respawn towards A. So that was huge. And even the slight mistakes of can't remember exactly, it was Gems and somebody else, I think Glanton maybe, over by C, like Mayhem was able to respawn out towards C, and they just needed to sort of lurk by the objective, and they both went down. So even that mistake didn't cost them.
Yeah, I think the MVP so far for Regicide is definitely Nero. His flanks have just been really insane, although he's been shut down since early in the game. And Gems is probably the MVP for that Insurgency. He's just been able to hold down B quite a lot. I think Cat's done a tremendous job as well, like being able to get the kills on the flanks.
Yeah, Gems has been more active than Mid King while also staying alive just as effectively. That just helps so much when your B player can actually help call stuff in the early round, or like get some early info or some kill.
The experience from Jim showing he's going to pre-nade shops, but it won't find anyone. Mythic's able to kill Django, but Mid King taking out Glanton. Catbus running through lower Barber. Mid King, he's actually going to be taken out by Mid King on B. And Gerbs with the kill of the Gems. Led.
Mythic all the way through C Skinny. Dictator's kind of aware. No, they just think Barber. No, Dictator does get Mythic.
He will, and Cat's going to go for the refrag. He will be refragged, attempting to get that kill. B's getting capped up. Bled doesn't have enough time. He's in the 1v2.
He has to jump down.
He won't be able to in time. Gerbs will take him out. That's going to be 5-7. In favor of Mayhem.
Yeah.
Last round going to Regicide.
I don't love that, like, C Skinny push. Happens a lot, and I'm not going to say that it can't do anything, because I've definitely been owned by it, but a lot of the time, Dictator, Regicide was just worried about Barber, and they got the A Skinny guy for free. Or the C Skinny guy.
Yeah, they opted to flank 3 players, I believe, through that Barber side. I believe it was Cat and...
But they didn't go up to they didn't have the bridge control, right? They went Barber, Skinny, and they just split up rather than get control. I don't know.
Hero with the run cook nade into shops. Gonna throw that. Rush lower shops. He's no one there. Glenn set up in pillar. Dictator taking out Bled. Stab us in this cross pick position. Got Dictator going to Molly. Mythic being nated, but also nading Mid King. And then Jim's able to take out Dictator. Django slipped into C now. This is going to force movement from Mayhem. They have to do something. They have to try to flank this B player and cap this B point.
Cat's going to try to go C. Or A, excuse me. But he's so late on the timing here this time.
Yeah, Nero getting the kill. Gabus able to find onto A. He's going to throw that nade onto Concrete. Oh, it does not hit Concrete. Actually stops on the car. Gabus flashes in the courtyard. Sees the player going A skinny. Will pull out the flashbang. Throws it towards A skinny again. Going to set up for Nero's block. Nero checking the red corner, a common spot. He will pre-fire. Gabus surrounded. 1v3 situation. Takes out Nero. Dictator ends up dying somehow. Gabus taking out Mid King. And Gems takes out Gerbs. And Gerbs gets the Bravo cap. But this round, it's become much more 50-50 now. It's kind of collapsed after a huge advantage by RG. Catbus going for the A spawn camp. Gems in the helicopter, a very safe position with the B recap. Dictator, who Django's actually going to take out Bled on the spawn camp. Dictator looking for the A take. Catbus will see that. He's going up to pink. Nero blocking B. Jim's shooting at Glenn for a second. Head on a swivel. Blanton lurking through. Will be taken out by Mid King in the C connector courtyard area. Mythic coming to reinforce Dictator. Or sorry, reinforce Cat. He will nade B. Gems gets the kill into Mid King. Cavus is taken out on A. And then Mythic will take out the B player. So Mythic has to go back and win the 1v1 on A now.
Oh, there's no time. They're going to cap A and it's over.
Yeah, Mythic needed to kill that A player much earlier. They're going to take a second round in a row to make it 6-7. Mid King with a few big kills that round. Dictator with 3. Gems with 3. Not enough for Gems.
Yeah. That timing on the capture just makes such a difference. You know, the respawns for Regicide coming in quickly, and it kept them in the round. They almost lost the thread by sort of being too aggro in the post caps, but they're so good at getting the next cap and just continuing to move.
Yeah, and Cat wasn't able to deny the A retake. Django was able to deny the C retake. Much stronger point.
C is really hard to get to.
Django with the pre-nade onto Mythic. Gems nading their connector. Landing onto B. Bled in the top Africa position. Cabas taken out on the flank. This is going to be 5v3.
Yeah, last round Mayhem put Cat in construction, trying to get him time to get some picks, but Regicide was really disappointed, didn't give him anything.
Django has this barber angle. Gems taking it slow. Will he clear this? Gems knows he has to go. Won't clear the corner. Django will take out Gems. Bled in Upper Africa. All alone. 1v4.
Nero pushed through A skinny, got a kill on B guy, and then doubled back right away.
Django looking for the flank, not opting to play for the C cap. Be an easy out. Force the win. He's going to get the kill onto Bled. 7-7, we're all tied up.
So timeout for Mayhem, what would you do? Is that 3? That was 2 in a row, or was that, just...
Yeah.
Or was that 3?
3 in a row, I believe. I believe that's 3 in a row, or at least 3 of the last 4. I mean, it's tough. I think I haven't really seen them play for A like super early yet. I think that's one thing they could kind of pull out of the, a trick in the hat.
That is absolutely that's one of my favorite things about this map is it's totally possible to play for A as Insurgents.
Yeah, and it's one of the stronger points. It's actually easier to defend C on this side, so that's one good thing about Insurgent side. Your A strat is just so much valuable. So valuable. Nero He's going to maybe eat the pre-nade. Cabba's taking out Django. Nero avoids the nade, but his nade ends up being wasted, avoiding the pre-nade. Bled on the bridge now. He's going to crawl up. Oh, he's crawling, and Nero is able to kill him. He's not holding the angle. Blanton in shops. He probably heard Nero run away. Mythic did opt for the A strat this time. He read our mind. They're doing the adjustment we wanted them to do. Gems is taken out on B.
They're not in a great... Gwenton's not in a great spot to support, though. Like, Nero's coming through to reflank Mythic.
Yeah, Mythic with a kill. He's looking for the kill into Gerbs. Doesn't get it. Now Glanton, he has to look for Gerbs. He has to try to go for the A cap. Mid-King already capping B. Cabos goes down, trying to stop the B cap. Will he look to the left? No. Gerbs takes him out, and it's going to be 8-7 for RG. Dictator with 18. Dropping tons of kills.
Yeah. Glanton needed to get in a better spot to support Mythic at A. He let Gerbs come in lumber side and Nero come from skinny side. You need to deny probably the lumber side as the second guy by A. You can get out in the courtyard. There's several spots you can play.
Yeah, that second A player in the courtyard is definitely a strong position. You cap the A point. Gems with ATM out in front.
You can't force Mythic into a 1v2 and then take a bad 1v1 after it. Like, walking into the point like that, it's just...
Free fire coming out from Gerbs. Free fire with the MP5. Very interesting. Glanton going down into the pillar position. He's called out by Dictator in the middle of the bridge. Glanton actually goes down to Nero. Now, I guess from lower shops.
Yeah, shops.
They did take out that
Nero
player.
Just running it down.
I love the flashes by Nero, making his presence known. Cat tries to go up that barber side. Jim's taken out now. Mayhem's falling apart. Bled's in a 1v4. Decaps.
This was not the adjustment. Like, Mythic's adjustment is to run through C skinny. Like,
yeah, and they're in big trouble. They've only managed to win one round on this Insurgent side. They were up 6-4 at the half. They've literally lost this half 1-5 so far. Regicide actually dominating on their security side. They're locking down Barber. You saw Catbus try to go Barber late. How easy it was for him to die in the Barber stairs. Because RG had put resources into guarding that cross. And very different strategies from the two. I feel like RG is much more focused on guarding Barber on this side. Versus... I think, Mayhem, when they played security side, they were a bit more B-heavy, pushing shops as well, which are both, like, viable strategies. It does show you different ways you can play it. But Mythic's team got to figure something out. They have to try to probably get more Barber control.
This happened to them on Station 2. They played kind of further back, and then... Regicide took space. The thing about Regicide, Nero, and that type of flanker, like, he takes space, but he's not taking it in a way where he'll just run into you. He's not just full sprinting until he gets contact with somebody. He realizes what space is available, and then he goes for really well thought out plays. He got an incredible fast kill onto the B player through lower shops that round, and then he doubled back. He's keeps himself alive. So I think against that type of player, you can't be afraid to go deny them the space.
Yeah, Nero, very good at getting these early kills, but I want to compliment him. He really understands the value of just him being alive is enough for his teammates to do a lot of work. So
yeah, he gets the kill and he doesn't get traded. And they're going to try to go through A skinny this round, Mythic and Gems. Nero is kind of here, so...
Yeah, he's holding it down. First round, he's actually held this Glanton and Cat taken out early. It's going to be an A strat. Jim's taking out Nero, though.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get early A and C trade, weirdly.
Yeah, Mythic's opted to double back to shops. Jim's going down to Gerbs. Now blocking the point. Mythic
Yeah,
going for the shots.
That's a huge mistake from Mythic. I think that takes too long. You don't need to be in heaven to make sure you get that A cap.
Bled. Decapping the point, taking out the one player, but now he's in a 4v1. Gerbs team, RG knows that he is on that C objective, or was on the C objective, and is moving into the map. They have a player on A. They know the entry points that he could use to get into B, and they know he doesn't have enough time to run to A and then kill them all. B is Bled's only option. Running out of time, and now it's just a waiting game.
Yeah, they've stopped moving too. They've gotten in their spots.
Bled. Lurking lower Barber. He's going to find the player in lower Kebab. Takes out Dictator, but he's not checking behind him. Hero should be able to get an easy kill. Oh, it just sees him prone. Oh, he's going to miss the shots. Bled. We'll have a chance to trade or to kill Nero, but doesn't get it.
Yeah, that was actually a MP5 penetrate. Like, the MP5 is actually a pistol, so it doesn't always kill in one shot. Nero hit Bled, but didn't finish the kill.
Good gun education. Actually a pistol.
Yeah, so the MP5 and the way the game works, that runs like 9mm. It's the same damage model as all the pistols, and then so is the really for the Sterling and the UMP as well.
Yeah.
So those two, depending on the ammo type, they two-shot to different parts.
Speaking of pistols, Cat actually has a pistol. He's going for the Barber pistol rush. He will die to Django. Gerb's taking out Glenn. It's looking grim for Mayhem. The bridge player will go down to Dictator. Bled taken out.
Mythic going in big, trying to come up clutch. He gets the kill out of one. Gem's getting the kill as well. I was about to say it's over, but you know what? It is not over yet. Oh, he's not the barbecue. Oh, Mythic. Uh-oh. Barbecue gets the kill despite that. Not worried about it at all. A little singed. Not a big dealio. Mythic as well. He gets the kill to Gerbs. Mythic coming in big. No way.
Nero, all by himself. Pop shops. He will jump onto the red truck. And Gems might have heard him and might have called him out. Gems will get the kill. And Gems and Mythic clutching to make it A10.
That was a hero play from Mythic. Dictator got way too cute. He Mid King went down. Mythic was called out in that white cubby. Dictator was on the bridge, knew exactly where it was, but instead of just gun out, kill him, he was like, "Oh, I have this incendiary," but you got to land that, right on. It didn't. He let Mythic know that he knew, he was there, and Mythic was able to get the kill. Basically.
Do you think we'll get overtime, Snowman? Do you think Mythic's team
I hope so.
can bring back the next 2 rounds in their favor?
Okay, here comes smoke.
Gabus cross pick. He's going to construction. Gonna get on this top box. This is usually used to read the bridge cross. Just see that player crossing. Won't hit the shots. Dictator on the middle of the bridge again. Gerbs with the kill into Bled with that free fire. Lower Kebab to connector. Very popular tactic of Gerbs this game so far. Mythic able to get that connector kill. He's running through on the flank. Able to take out Gerbs. Mythic going huge. He's got 2 in this round now. Gems rotating to B. They know B is clear. Dictator on the bridge. Nero on A. Django's made it to C. Prompting the other team to move. Mythic will take out Dictator though. Nero fragging the yellow bridge player. Jim's aware of this. Mythic's going to refrag Nero, and we have a mid-game situation. Glanton on A. Jim's capping up B, and Django will get the C cap first. Django getting that cap on the C. He's going to go for the spawn camp. Bled opting to play for the C side. Cat going to play Led's probably got the call now to play A, B. He's going to head away from Django. Blanton dies on the A defense, which is a huge loss for Mayhem. Mythic going down through B. He's that player lower Kebab. Not able to take him out. Able to take out Dictator, actually. Now trying to reposition. Mid King not able to refrag. Gems knows he's blocked, but doesn't know from where. Mid King on the white truck. Bled able to take out Nero. Mythic now looking for the A decap. Knows the player's on tracks. That's actually Gerbs. Got a kill onto Bled. He's refragged by Mythic. Gems with a kill into Django. Blocked on white truck side. And it's just up to Gems to delay. Mythic has his cap. Will Gems be able to clutch? Will he get the kill? No, he's reloading. The other player's reloading as well. They're both reloading. Gems with the hip fire. He's trying to shoot Mid King's foot, and he takes him out. We're 1 round away from overtime, Snail Man.
All right, I'm back. I've blue screened. Sounds like it was an exciting one.
That might have been the craziest round today. You could have missed. You might have missed. One of the greatest rounds of all time.
Holy. I have to
Snail
go back and
Man.
rewatch it.
Gems and Mid King reloading in front of each other. The tail of a helicopter between them. Who would win?
Oh, man. Did either go for the reload cancel?
No, they did not. Gems actually had the advantage. But he did get the kill. Mythic was capping up another point in an in-game point trade situation. We have the final round of the regulation. Cat bus. Looking for the barber pick. Doesn't get it. Dictator going to run through the middle of the bridge. Done this many times. Mythic's able to run through B. Dictator does take out Mythic. That's going to be a huge loss for Mayhem. Mythic's done so much work these last few rounds, but his teammates are going to have to clutch up now. They want to get to the overtime. They want to get to the third map, the chance to win finals. Landon shops. Gems on B. Led's looking for picks on the bridge. He's able to find a kill into Gerb. Blanton has the shops locked down. Nero waiting in the courtyard, not applying the same pressure that he usually applies. Blanton, he's now waiting for Nero. He's going to get the kill into Nero. Dictator taking fire. Django's lurked in the C courtyard, but he's scared. He's scared to go to C. He's done it so many times. He's gotten away with the C cap many times. But I think he has the numbers now that he sees the A player. He knows he should go for the C trade. Gems is going to take out Dictator. Bled looking for this player. Mid King all alone on B. No support. Able to take out Gems. Bled with the refrag. Bland's going to get the A cap first. Bled. Got to position himself for mid-game. He's going to start capping B. Bland will hold down that A side. Django gets the Charlie cap. But Mayhem's far ahead out of spawn. They got the mid-game advantage.
Hiding in A, it's kind of weird to me.
Yeah, he knows Gems is actually able to get there and support him. 3 of Gerb's players, of the RG players, going for A. And Glandon takes him out, and Mythic caps Bravo before they can touch A. Hero's a foot outside of A, and it doesn't matter. We're going to overtime.
Yeah, I think a little bit people afraid on map point to make the critical mistake. Nero didn't want to push. He just wanted to play safe. Django didn't want to go to C quickly. To be honest, Mayhem was not in a good spot. Gems was in a very risky place blocking B at the green van. Dictator was in the middle of the bridge, and nobody really on Mayhem was supporting Gems.
Losing Mythic there early, Mythic in those last few rounds, he did so much work. He got multiple entries in those rounds. And RG...
Well, I think it's really important for Mayhem that Mythic plays a more active role rather than like try to go all the way around the edge of the map. Like, he's a good player who knows some rushes and is not afraid to get some openings, but when he's openings take 20 seconds, it's not very helpful.
Mayhem, it seemed like they lost all the momentum. They lost so many rounds in this half. They seem to have figured it out. And now we're going to overtime. RG lost so many rounds at the end of this half. They've got to be sweating. They know it's their map pick.
It's-
They know it's the best chance for them to win. They don't want to play Mayhem on District.
Yeah, and to be honest, match point in a finals like this it's hard. You tighten up, you stop playing with the same sort of fearlessness, and that can be a mistake in and of itself, right? They're being too afraid to make a mistake.
Yeah, Django, like you said, he didn't want to take the risk to go to C. He didn't know the numbers. Once they stepped onto A, he went to C, but the damage was done. The time advantage of capping A compared to capping C, because Bled got there first, that's what won them that round. Same thing with Nero sitting in the courtyard. He was scared to press the advantage, scared to run around and move around, create havoc like he's been the whole match. Waited in the same spot. It didn't pay off. Even after they took down Mythic, who honestly was backbacking his team the last few rounds. See, we're back on the other half now. Kappa's getting the kill on the prospect. Planting with lower shop stairs. The Dictator, Nero's already up there. He's throwing the nade down. This nade's going to land in Bled's face. It's going to kill him. Jem's going down as well. To Django. And then Cap. He's in Lower Africa now, but Django's already made the flank. Django somehow flanked through the seaside all the way into Africa. Kappa hears him.
Yeah, Mythic did it back to him too.
And he actually...
But they let him cap B.
Yeah, he actually killed him after the cap, in post-cap. Glanton taking him down now.
Huge whiff by Gerbs. Gerbs should have had Mythic for free. But Glanton gets the kill.
Yeah, and RG able to cap B, but it's all going away now. Kappa's in the helicopter. Riskily peeking. Glanton supporting Mythic. They know there's not much reward for Nero to actually kill Kappa's here, but he's going to get the kill anyway. Dictator on to C. This is a point trade situation. Mythic's team's going to be out of spawn first. Kappa's, I think he's not going to elect to save this cap. He might get off in time, but he's not going to. Do waste the cap. But they have enough time to prevent Dictator from getting to B and prevent his team from getting out of spawn. They're only going to have 20 seconds to run out. I'm pretty sure Dictator's going to have to get on another point.
Yeah, Cat's going to get the trade from Blue Heaven there, and 4 out of spawn is really hard on this map.
Glenn with the pick out of spawn. Mythic. He's in the pink building balcony inside. Glenn getting 2. Mythic still staring down this.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Shark's turn to crash.
Yeah, Shark's doing the B stream, guys. If you want to watch Shark on his channel, he is. Yeah, we did do 2 POVs or people had mic problems, stuff like that. So random stuff always happens on these days. So
all right, Mythic, that round really weird. Mythic played really wide at C, and Django just pushed up TV to like flank really fast. So Mythic made the first mistake, not containing that, not getting the free kill on Django. But once he realized Django was in Africa, he just sprinted out through Barber and flanked. Which fixed his mistake.
Yeah, and this is big. You remember, security side was the better side for both these teams. Third team is struggling right now. Gatbus has got a pick 2 rounds in a row. He's put his team in a 4v5 right out of the gate. Nero's scared to be aggressive. He's actually playing A. Jim's taken out by Gerbs. 4v4. Glen's locked down the shop stairs.
Shops, yeah.
And Mythic's got a kill on the bridge. Kappa's able to take out Mickey on B. Gerbs is in a passive position. He can't help his team. Glanton patiently waiting for Nero in the courtyard. He's waiting now. I don't know if he's going to be able to kill Nero or not. Nero, the flash. Nero, I love the flash by Nero, but he gets taken down by the flash fire of Glanton. Gerbs has to clutch up. He's in a 1v4 situation. Time's running out. Glanton holding out shops. Kappa's on the Mythic top bridge. He's going to refrag after Gerbs gets the kill onto Bled. Kappa's with another cross-pick. Kappa's coming up huge in this overtime. Putting his team up 12 to 10.
He's looking for the bridge cross, and Glanton is getting more forward position. They're not exactly what I said. Afraid to deny Nero the space. They're denying him the space now, right? Like, yeah, Glanton's pushing up, really trying to fight shops rather than just sort of wait.
Mayhem Mayhem seems to have them figured out. RG has to find a way to adjust. Do this switch up by Mayhem. Cabas hitting his cross picks. The mid-round aggression on the bridge by Mythic. Mythic's just unleashed himself in these last part of this match. RG's got to find
Mayhem's
a way.
Also not getting on B right away, although I think they are this round.
Burbs with a nasty cross pick there. Hero's giving up the shop stairs again. He doesn't want to play for it. He's playing passive on A. He's going to pre-nade the shop stairs where Glenn's playing. Mythic nades gems. Mythic taking out Django. Mythic's loose on the C side. Another nade falling near mid-king from Glanton. Glanton with the block. Dictator doesn't know if Barber is clear or not. He's looking for the C-skinny flank. Mythic has the timing. The Dictator's going to look at him now. He sees Mythic. He's called out.
Dictator used like all his bullets.
Glanton has the nade now. Mythic's taken down by Gerbs. It's 4. Hero's still holding down the A side. I actually don't know if they've really on Mythic. Yeah, calling out this
now.
fish player. Gerbs with the nade. Not much to do but try to frag out and get these kills on B. Nero still hasn't moved. Cabas taking out Dictator. We got a 2v2 on B with Nero sitting near A.
Yeah, Nero needs to activate. This is weird. Seems like they just don't know how many are alive.
And Mid-King's down to Cat, and this is falling out of the grasp of RG right now. Hero's finally decided to activate. He's going down A skinny. Herbs knows one's on B. He's giving them the information. Glenn probably not expecting this late push from Nero. Nero doesn't see. He doesn't see Glenn.
Oh, the longer it takes, the worse it is for RG. Cat's on A now, and the timing's not great.
Yeah, but B is
Zero
going to be
time.
Cap first. But Cabus has the Cap trade. Hero has to block A, or Gerbs has to get to C.
It's AC, yeah. This fight, Nero, Cat.
And Cat's flash. Oh, he doesn't know Nero's on the point. He decided to leave. And Nero's whole team is here. Oh, and Cat's taken out, and they're going to win their first round of the security side overtime, 11-12.
I'm surprised that flash got Cat so badly. It was behind him. Usually you don't get full blind from that. That made all the difference. I think if Cat doesn't get full blind from that, he turns around and fights.
Well, the key thing is, it's not actually that he's blind. It's actually that the flash, it takes away your audio, even if you're not that blind. So I think the big thing there is that he actually couldn't hear Nero.
He's got to know he's coming skinny with where the flash comes from. I think he did know.
That is true, yeah. That is
based on how he ran around. But that was a big clutch for Nero there.
Yeah, Nero going huge. Very patient player. Yeah, he's behind enemy on B. Really good block from him. Honestly, Nero's really good with the flashes. You've seen him use the flashes. He actually got killed by Glanton when Glanton was full flash the other round, but I like the usage from him. Using the flashes to win a lot of fights. It's very good.
Well, also just the quick decision making. He knew he had to go to A based on the time. And that was not an easy thing to know immediately.
Interesting. Barber smoked my Mythic there. That one before. Tim's on the white truck now. We got Mayhem on security side. Did very well on this side. Herbs and Nero lurking Barber. Mythic's taking out Nero.
Reflanking Barber.
Oh, he just took out Gerbs as well. Barber attack falling apart. Jims has an eye on the Africa alley. Dictator goes down. Glanton has the yellow bridge. Django with a play onto A, playing for the red point as he often does. Cat now knows Django's here. He's going to opt to kill Django. Going to be 13-11. Mayhem.
Yeah, Mythic with a nice play there. He reflanked Barber and got both Barber players.
Mayhem.
Fast, too. It wasn't slow. It was very quick.
Very excellent play by Mythic. And man, I mean, we're 1 point away from Mayhem taking this to map 3.
Well,
Looking
they
close.
now have. I guess it's not match point jitters, so they're still not quite there. But it's hard to win the last round. You got to stay in the flow state.
Yeah, and RG, I think they need 2 to tie it. They need 2 to send it to the next OT.
I'm smoking it.
Mythic with the smoke. He's opted for a second smoke in his loadout. No grenade. Throwing that second smoke to White Truck. Jim's fighting in. He's going to play Bravo here. Mid King. Oh, Cat hit a pre-nade. He hit a Shops pre-nade onto Django. Django switching up the roll Shops. Jim takes out Mid King. Bled takes out Nero with the nade. They finally started activating the Barber pre-nade, so he goes down. Dictator's down. Mythic. Gerbs in a 1v4. Gerbs going up to the top. Barber. Bled knows he's there. He's pre-firing. Gerb's out on the bridge. Has to take a risk. Ends up getting the kill into Glanton. Gonna move back. Bled's able to shoot his foot, I guess, but doesn't get the kill. Gerb's dropping down now. Mythic's on scene.
AP to the leg.
Gerbs is forced to clutch here. Oh, and he's getting shot down by Africa.
How is he still alive?
Able to kill Cat. Taken out by Bled. Good effort from Gerbs, but wow. The drama.
Yeah, a lot of drama. I can't believe he's still alive. He took damage from multiple people. That almost never happens. But I guess AP to the leg and then wallbang damage reduction.
The Gerb's literally made of steel. Captain America. Shield on his back. Trying to do everything he can. But not enough. We're going to map 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Huge clutch up from Mayhem there.
Yeah, Mayhem not able to adapt in the first match after going down early, but after falling behind in the middle rounds of this match, I believe 8-10 or 7-10 or something like that, they were able to bring it back. Able to bring it back.
7-10, I think.
Decisively winning the overtime in a lot of rounds, taking RG's map pick, and now, Snail, what we talked about at the beginning of this all, map 3 on District, what everybody wants to see, what the chat wants to see, what me and Snail want to see, classic Insurgency map, the Dust 2 of Insurgency, boys. We have, and ladies, we have the Dust 2 of Insurgency, the objective, primary objective here, balcony is one support lane, apartments is the other support lane, and then the flanker lanes, garage, and tires.
I think apartments also at this point is considered a flanker lane for security.
District, it might be, it's definitely a map where individual skill shines. We should talk about the blue tournament. The blue tournament, Mayhem did beat them in this map, but I think it was 11-9 on the last, or no, it was an overtime game. They actually beat him in overtime. Very close game. Steph was playing apartments in that match, and he's not on the roster for Mayhem. So I want to see who is playing apartments for Mayhem, and you know, can they stop the pushes from Gerbs, Nero, Django, those types of players. I want to see what Mythic does first round here.
I got Mayhem 11-9.
Mayhem 11-9. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I'm gonna switch my pick. I think I got him 11-8.
All right.
Well, I'll go with OT. Nero taking out gems early. Mythic's opted to run through the street, but Django reads the play. He reads the ballsy first round play from Mythic. Mythic goes down. And Mid King on B. Mayhem in a 3v5. Glanton looking for the kill. He's gonna take out. No, he's not gonna take out Mid King. He whiffs. Mid King takes him out. Bled going down Bled taking out Django. Nero going down to campus. Bled in a 1v4 situation. B's about to be capped. They're gonna cap Django back in soon. 5v1. Bled looking for the kill. He's gonna take out Gerbs. He's running the arches. He's peeking T2. He can't take out Mid King. Mid King. Then I got this, boys. I have 2 kills on the board in the first round. I don't know what you're talking about, Snailman and Wooly. What are you guys saying? Locks it down.
So weird. It seemed like there was some hit reg issues on that B fight. I thought both Mid King and Glanton were on each other, and nobody died for kind of a while there.
Yeah. Dictator running the carbine again. Kisses and Sparkles special.
Yeah, that's a big deal. You want your fast loadouts on Insurgent side because you can beat the crosspick, the security crosspick through the wall, and you can sort of counterpick basically.
Yep.
But he's in the back here, so.
Yeah, AK-74U or Nero and Gerbs.
74U, or yeah.
No MP5, or yeah, 74U, sorry. No MP5s for security side. Land's going to have that nade over the arch. Cabus, he's going to be the one rushing apartments. He's actually holding passive. Jim's holding this whole angle. Gerbs does his classic run into cafe. Hero taking out Cat on apartments. It's 3v5. Django and Gerbs both in cafe. Bled with a kill. Mythic flanking through apartments. Hard to stop this B-cap. Jim's taken out by Gerbs. Bled on balcony. He's looking for the refrag. He can't find it yet. Mythic taking out Gerb. He will be capped in. Django taking out Bled. Mythic's all alone. 1v5. Django should go for the retake on A. This round's very unwinnable. Mythic right now. Gonna try to leave the point, make some magic happen. Hero's gonna catch him off. 2-0.
Yeah. Interesting. Huge play from Gerbs to open it up through B there. I didn't mention that in the beginning, but B is also the other flanker lane. Interestingly. Just, you know, you don't think of that as flanking through the middle, but
Yeah, he likes to do that. He did that a lot in the last match, actually. That was a very popular thing. Gerbs likes to run through B. It's very effective when it works. It's very risky. If it doesn't work, you usually die. But if it does work, you can get multiple kills. So, like a round decider type move.
Mayhem also got called both rounds in Cafe. They played aggro first round, got, and then played passively the second round and also got. So
Mythic with a huge kill into Django. Opens up the 4v5 for his led with a Dark Window pre-fire. Gerbs nades Dark Window. He's doing the same play again. He's going to take out Glanton. Glanton not hitting his shots. Mythic's running it down apartments right now. Dictator taking out Cabus, but is taken out by Mythic. Mythic rampaging through the flanks, trying to find the B player. He will find him. And Gerbs close by the point, but not on the point. Oh, and Mythic takes out Gerbs as well. Mythic going absolutely nuclear, and Gems is in a position to refrag. Nero opting to go back to Insurgency Arch. He's going to be running in. Gems sees him, and they're going to clutch the round. Mythic 4-0.
Yeah, Nero had to break glass there, so it gave away his play. Huge play from Mythic to get through apartments. Dictator trying to do too much. He was trying to shoot out the windows and also hold himself, and he just stood up right into Mythic and opened up that whole flanking lane.
Yeah, Mythic doing huge work. And that hurts your mental when those close rounds, those rounds that you should win, when they slip away, hard to come back from. Man, Mythic's really the difference maker here. He was a difference maker on Market last match. Turned it around for his team. Multiple frags, several clutch rounds, willing them back into the match. Doing it again.
If I'm on RG, I'm telling Dictator, like, when Gerbs gets all the way across like that, you no longer need to get kills.
Hero threw an Apps pre-nade. He killed Cabus with that nade. Mythic with the tires pre-fire early, but no one's out for RG. Gerbs right with a pre-fire into Dark Window. Gems is going to take him out. Landon hasn't given away his position, but the Throne does. He will die to Nero. Gems taking out Nero with a refrag, and then Mythic with a kill into Dictator. The apartments player Mythic winning this apartments battle. Tango's able to take out Bled. Gems looking for the B player. 2v2 situation. Mythic takes him out. Now Gems doesn't have to move. He just knows that the point is in favor. Mythic going for C, Django going for A. They will touch it at the same time, meaning their teams will respond at the same time. Gems, if the count is correct, knows the last player is on A. That means he can flip B. He can opt to cap B up or go into the enemy spawn. Take map control.
Looks like he's capping. I would have flipped it and then gone Barber.
Yeah. Mythic actually has the advantage on the cap by a few seconds, which changes the timings. Also, GURPS team needs to be a bit more careful. They know there could be a player spawn camping.
Oh, Gems is going to cap this. It's kind of a wasted cap, and Django is here to touch B.
Yeah, and they know that's the A player. Gems knows that's the A player.
Yeah.
He knows where he is. He will take him out. Mythic gets the spawn kill, is able to stay alive. And they could just play for BA. Mid King and
he
GURPS,
doesn't actually need to deny this.
they have to kill C. They have to kill Mythic. Mythic's gonna just kill GURPS anyway. He doesn't care. Mid King with the flank. But Mid King's in an unwinnable situation now. There's no way he can kill Mythic in time and then go stop the cap on A. Mythic with insane mid-game play. Absolutely on fire.
Yeah, I'm telling you, HP ammo, prevent that stuff from happening. Mythic with the ace there. I actually think it was a slight mistake for Mythic to chase the last kill by C. You were right, absolutely. The situation, if he contains C, then the round's over, and that's easy free kill. But GURPS didn't have HP, hit him in the leg. That's an easy refrag.
And Mythic doing such a good job. Even if he would have died to GURPS at the end, he's just showed how much he values his life. How much him being alive prevents GURPS from moving. GURPS can't do anything safely while Mythic is alive. So he's just trapped. They don't have enough time to find Mythic and kill him and then go to the other points. All these guns staring them down. GURPS, oh, he's doing his dark window nade. This is the dark window nade from GURPS. It's going to land, but no one's in dark window. Bled's crept up balcony. Mid King nades himself somehow, but then Glanton goes down to GURPS, who's on B now. 4v4 situation. Mythic taken out in Cafe. Gems refrag, or ready to refrag in Cafe. But Django, he doesn't opt to go there. He's not going to get refragged by Gems. He's going up balcony. Bled's in a forward position now. He's going to take out Django. Django's going down. GURPS capping up this B very highly. Cabus looking for the block here. GURPS is going to take him out. They know that he's about to cap. Gems opting for the garage back door. GURPS team's coming out of spawn. Oh, GURPS. Oh, man. GURPS with a huge 2K. Just killed Bled and Cafe and then turned to Gems. Instant kills Gems. 4 kills. Big round.
Yeah, that was huge. GURPS coming out arch on good timings so many of these rounds. And he can do that with the dark window nade, right? If you nade dark window and then run out arch, you know no one's dark window. So just having that extra player there, Mayhem is really having a hard time getting extra players in and making sure the objective is clear unless they get through apartments. And that round they didn't get through apartments, so.
Yeah, and GURPS is managing, been very impactful, but him and Mid King, I won't say Mid King in general, but just their team is winning the B battles right now. Blanton's 0-5. Cabus has been trying to push apartments, hasn't been able to get a kill yet. He's throwing a nade into Insurgent Arch. That's going to actually be a pretty good nade. But it doesn't get anyone. GURPS taking out Bled. GURPS just wrecking havoc again. Bled's out early. Mythic pushing apartments. We'll take out Dictator. Cat gets near for his kill and tires. You know him and Mythic are going to try to play for this Charlie control. GURPS is rotating.
Almost a team kill.
GURPS rotated. Lurking. He kills Mythic. Going to block Cat. Mid King managed to camp back in 2 of his teammates. Blanton looking for the B player. Gems is holding the Cafe position. Django's going for A.
Mayhem's so disconnected here.
GURPS dies. That's the Cat. Cat's peeking outside. He manages to get Dictator. Put a network lag there. Glanton killing Nero. Now,
Gem's going to come in here for B2. This respawn camp doesn't really matter because Mayhem has so much map control.
yeah, Gem's locking down B. Blanton's opting to spawn camp.
There's an A respawn coming in. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Mid King. Oh, he doesn't see this player under him. Break the glass. I think he just heard Mid King above him, though. Mythic's going to opt to cap B, so they're playing for C. Clanton, going for the spawn camp, goes down. Cabus is just holding it down. Django team killed Mid King somehow. Cabus is going. This kills Nero. 2 more of these RG players going to C. Cabus is going to die in his prone spot. Now Jims probably knows he needs to go to A. Doesn't know.
There's no time.
Don't know that they killed player on B.
Well, because they don't know that Django team killed Mid King.
They don't. He's already dead, but it doesn't matter. Jims doesn't have enough time to go to A. The game's over. Or the round is over, sorry.
Glanton biffed the spawn camp like really hard. He went early, super early, had the super deep spawn camp. He got the first shot off on 2 dudes, and he just whiffed both of them. Like, you kind of gotta get him.
Yeah, rough into the round for A Glenn. Abus as well, not able to stay alive on C. Did get a kill, but 1 for 1.
He was in a really tough spot. There was a guy coming upper C on him and lower C, and he got split between the 2. Picked the wrong angle.
Got sandwich. RG, we got Dictator. Now with the AK. Heavy loadout. Mid King with type of pre. Harbor shop. Get into Arch. And takes down Mid King with a Dictator in apartments. Looking for this kill. Mythic's gonna hit the late rotate into apartments. Hero passive and tires. Mythic taking out Dictator, who rotated to the back of apartments, and now Mythic's team has the apartments control. Gerb's in his cafe Gerb spot. Get down. Jims. He's gonna get this kill into Django. Things are falling apart for RD. Got Nero lurking. Low apartments.
I'd be 2 here. Eventually, Mayhem need to get somebody in towards B, but they should clear Gerbs. I mean, you got to clear Gerb's spot against Gerbs.
Yeah, he's been there 2 rounds already. I'm surprised they don't suspect that he might be there, but he isn't touched. Hold him out now. Land's gonna refrag him. That's gonna clear up Nero.
Oh my. Mythic does not. It's like that's the day op thing I was talking about in that 10-minute round we had on FGC. Like, the fact that other stuff is happening on the rest of the map does not mean that you need to get antsy and go search. He took a left peek there into Nero, who was patiently waiting for him, and Mythic should not have won that fight.
Yeah. Sometimes you do. Did. So got 4-3.
We've been nice enough to him. I can be mean for a second.
All right, Snowman. What do you think is the stronger side on
I like security on this map.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the timing into me makes a huge difference. I think apartments is hard to play as Insurgent. I think balcony's a lot easier, and I like the timings security has into B, but it's really close. I mean, it's like 52-48 or something.
I really like the tires pistol rush on security side. Hero taking out Mythic early. Gems is free-firing into the smoke. Mid King on B as well. Bled taking out Django on balcony. Will he free-fire? Dictator prone in the apartments. He's looking for Dictator. He's looking for Gerbs. Dictator goes down to Glanton in apartments, and then Gerbs. Mid King is dead as well. Hero taking out Glanton. 2v2 situation. Let's take it out Nero. 2v1. Gas gonna block the point. Has the info. He's on the point. Knows he's probably T. Would have died from S2 by now. They will call him out now. Led with a grenade. He's gonna lob this grenade now towards B. Will that connect? Gerbs dies. Supplets nade. Could be 4-4.
Nice backboard for that grenade. It's not too difficult.
Yeah. Led with a Tim Duncan special. Bank shot.
The bank shot? I think of Bird for the bank shot. Bird
Oh,
used to
we'll go with
bank
the
in
Bird.
Bird used to bank in threes from when he saw his teammates did not have inside position, so that if there was a rebound, it would go further away from the hoop.
Man, you're a basketball connoisseur.
I'm a competition junkie, man. Like almost anything that has competition, like I've gone hard on.
You also are from Boston, which I'm not, so you probably wouldn't have thought about Larry.
Yeah,
Boston.
I do mess with Bird.
Yeah, Boston reminds me of Scott Herman's YouTube videos. If you ever watch those, Barbell. Jim's taking nades out of mid. Sorry, he just pre-fired mid. Yeah, prospect.
Yeah, it's prospect. Yeah.
Cat's up in B. Bled, killing Nero. Burbs goes down. Nero martyrdoms Bled. Django is able to nade Cat off B, but Jim's getting another kill into type of rush. We got a 2v3. Blanton having this point. He wants to be safe to apartments. Gonna watch the
Django's
tires
reflanking Bauk though.
Mythic, he's taking the back door to C now. He knows B is capped up in favor of his team. Jims also knows that Mythic is going to C, so he can take his sweet time on B. Dictator's going to rotate back.
Dark Window's going to where he's going to get this kill on the B guy.
Yep. Now Jims will be able to go down at B.
Once they know Dictator's here at C, yeah, Jem should jump. Jem should yeet out to B. He's going. Okay.
Yep. Dictator's
coming, though.
He's bringing it all the way back. Jims.
Always picked the wrong angle to watch.
Saw him. He's going to shoot him through the wood. Jims with 4 kills.
Yeah, huge rounds from Gems. He cross-picked mid-king, and then he sat there and also fragged Gerbs coming through arch late.
Yes, sir, Gems.
Yeah, Gems. The balcony, yeah, that martyrdom at balcony almost opened it back up for Django, but...
Gems recently, a married man, has the married buff.
Oh.
Yeah, he got married last month. Took a few off to... He's buffed out, man. He's got the wife buff.
All right,
Man,
happiness buff.
Man's played less Insurgency than probably all these players have in the last, like, 6 months. How you're bragging, boys. Jim's special. And Nero will make it through. Barbershop, Glenn with the nade on the mid-king. Oh, and Nero's going to keep this.
Glenn pushed all the way to barrel.
I'm going to Nero. Django go down. Mythic's taking out Gerbs as well. Dictator rushes apartments, but it doesn't matter. He's the last one alive for his team. Mythic's backdooring to C. Mythic able to get to C so many times in this match.
He's had really good timing. He's recognized when he has the backdoor to C, like every time it's there, and the fact that he gets there so quickly has been a huge boon for Mayhem.
I have to check the mic.
Although in some ways, some of these rounds Mayhem has like been fairly disconnected in the mid round. Like they sometimes have a guy, street and a guy on B and a guy backdooring to C, and it's like there's no support for the B guy at all. But the backdoor, the actual objective play being so timely has made up for that. Boon, not boondoggle,
Boondoggle.
Boondoggle's a fun word.
Is that like a play on boondock?
No, so boondoggle is a thing. It's a slang term for like a catastrophe. There was some famous newspaper article about like some thing that was not well received, and underneath it said boondoggles sold. It was like some Boy Scouts were selling boondoggles, and so boondoggle became like a slang term for like a big catastrophe.
The Gerbs with 13, Nero with 9, Jims with 10, Bled with 10, Mythic with 16 and a half. Mythic on track to drop a 30. And then Mid-King and Gerbs will go for the pre-fire. Gerbs will land the Absnade onto Glanton. I think it's an Absnade. Maybe it's a B-nade. Mythic's taking out Mythic's taking out Django as well. No B point touched yet. Mythic on Kiba barrel. Gerbs lurking out of the arch, prone crawling. Will Mythic peek Gerbs? He finds Dictator on balcony. But Gerbs is watching the barrel, but he doesn't have a wall pin. It doesn't matter. He's going to get Mythic's head. Bled watching his apartments. He feels there's a player lurking here. He is correct. He's going to get the kill on the Nero, but Campos goes down. It's up to Gerbs to clutch the 2v1. Got about 13 seconds left to cap. Gems lurking. Gerbs moving around. Pre-fires the cubby. He's going to give away his position. Gems trying to go for the B block here. Gerbs is going to go for the wall bang.
Oh, he's reloading. Gems hears it, but he's too slow.
Gems is going to take out Gerbs in the 2v1.
Yeah, I think if Gerbs had an M4 with AP there, I think that he gets to be much faster because he can wall pen Mythic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one drawback.
Downside of the MP5.
Yeah, but then the other upside of the MP5 is that it's shorter, so you're getting gun block less in those close range situations, right?
That has happened. Yeah.
Very
but
rare.
You have to actually run into somebody for that to happen.
I mean, well, there are some pieces of cover that you can like be behind with the MP5, but not with the M4.
That's true.
But very rare. And I don't think Gerbs is the type of guy to sit behind cover. He's running around or just playing in the open.
He likes his off angles.
And Mid King laying down the pre-fire. Gerbs watching the tires push. Nothing really coming out. Gems passive holding tires at Insurgency. Glenn with the apartments hold. Led back apartments. 2 players in apartments. At Mythic have opted to lurk the A strat. They are not playing B. They're letting Django cap up B. Bled able to take out Nero.
Watching A.
Yeah,
Just Dictator up here in the windows.
Oh, and he misses the Mythic timing. Mythic with the God timing getting to A. Gems has found the kill. Bled's found another kill on the Mid King. Django's going to get the cap. Mythic has a ton of map control. Cat Bus is his protector. They know there's a player balcony. They know there's a player at the Cat B. They have their count correct. Should know 3 are coming out of spawn.
Hey, Glanton even in opposite side of apartments, sort of spawn camping.
Oh, and Cat Bus gets 2 outside. He has actually got the balcony player running out and one of the spawn campers. Or, sorry, one of the players out of spawn.
He's out of ammo.
Looking for the kill. He's in a 2v5 situation. He's going to get taken out by Cat. And now Django has to go nuclear. He has to stop. Second point. Bled's going to try to rope-a-dope him. Blanton sitting the rope-a-dope on the other end. Django's running out of time. Situation's unwinnable.
Yeah. Glanton snuck into C, so he's just going to decap that next time he's around.
The Cat takes him out. A4. Gerbs hits the pause.
That's the half, though, right?
The half was actually 6-4, so this is 2 rounds into that.
Derp. Lamau.
That is Counter-Strike, like...
I'm sorry. Yeah.
CS2 is 12 rounds now for a half. So,
something deep in my brain was like, yeah, 12 rounds is half. I don't.
Valorant as well. So I don't know. Maybe the new standard just is. Let me check.
We got to time it. You know, it's a good pause for Gerbs this time rather than last time. His pause kind of worked against them. They also gave Mayhem a breather after kind of a tilting round for Mayhem. But this one is, you know, they've lost a bunch in a row here. They just got hit with an A strat. Sometimes you need a little extra time to figure out how you want to react to the other team. It's hard to do it just in the freeze time.
I mean, this is kind of what I expected. A little bit of what we expected from the side of RG. Nero, you know, not quite as effective as he usually is. 9 and 13. Gerbs playing pretty well, getting frags. Mid King's got 2 in the first round and has 1 in the last 11 rounds since then. But he's not winning his fights. And Dictator, honestly, that's what I didn't expect. I expected Dictator to do well, but Seems things are falling apart around him. And Mythic just going like so huge. Mythic and Gems as well. Led getting a lot of entries in the apartments area. Super good stuff from Mayhem. Oh, Gems, he's doing the GURPS play. He's going to take out Mid King. But there's another player there.
Oh, wow.
Gems.
There's even Dark Windows who didn't look. I can't believe Gems is still alive.
GURPS takes out Cat. Cat calls him out immediately. Gems taking out GURPS.
And just capping B here.
Yeah,
Django finds the space through garage.
he did not opt to leave. Django with the flank. He's going to see that barrel player. Doesn't hit his shots. His position's called out. Nero in the apartments. Trying to flank. Blanton in mid-apps. Not holding the other end. Nero will take him out. Nero on the rampage. Takes out Mythic. He's going to try to get the third player. He does take him out. Nero with the 3K. Jim's in a 2v1 now. Nero.
2v2. Cat's still alive from spawn. He's
Cat
just
is still
patient.
alive. Oh, Nero's going to get all 4. Nero activating RG. They needed something big from Nero. He got the 4K. He ran through apartments. He killed both players. He killed the barrel player. He killed the Gems player. But Nero needs the ace. He needs the ace to win the round. He's in the time disadvantage. He's got to get on the point fast. And Cat knows.
These players love these situations. They move so much. They're just all repositioning.
Yeah, and Cat knows. Cat knows he has the camp advantage. Even if Nero caps B, he won't be able to get to A in time to block. So Nero, he has to go to Cat Bus. He has to go to get the ace. He has to try to get his 5th kill of the round to win the 1v1. Win this round for his team. And he will get the block. Cat Bus isn't in a position to see him block, but he knows where Nero is. But Nero doesn't know where Cat Bus is. Nero knows Cat Bus could be playing either the dark room or the corner, the glass corner. However, Cat Bus knows that Nero didn't have enough time to run away to the dark room. That he'll be on the left in the far garage room.
Yeah, Kappas waited a long enough time. He has to clear this other corner from front room. And also, he waited so long, Nero could be the right corner. He has a nade to clear it out.
Oh, that's true. He could be on the shelf, but he knows he's not. And Cat Bus gonna throw the nade. Probably going to do some damage to Nero, but not enough. This is a cheeky angle Nero's holding. Being suppressed from the wall bang. And one option Cat Bus actually has is to run back to B and decap it. He won't. Takes the low peak.
Yeah,
don't take him
I
out.
don't like the lean. I don't like the lean in that position. You have the right peak. It's against another right peak though. I didn't like the spot Cat picked. He had to left peek a whole bunch of angles.
Yeah,
I didn't
maybe.
mind if he peeked out the window into the street to see if Nero's coming that way and then like repositioned, but dark room you can have right peaks or the front room. Yeah, and he could have left to go to B. That might have been a much better play given where he was.
Yeah, I mean that's always an option. He could have ran out of the glass side. He knew he was on that other side. He could have ran back to B and capped it, but Nero going huge. He got early kills, the 3K, took out Gems, and then won the 1v against Cat in a disadvantageous situation. So huge work coming in from him. Gems rushing onto B from tires. He's going to beat this timing. Nero activating, getting the nade in apartments. He's going to take out Gems. He's going nuclear. Nero on the flank. He's just at it again, killing Glenn in the 2nd round in a row. He's dropped a 3K early in the round. He's getting bled. I don't know how Nero's just running around and killing everyone, but it seems to work. And then Cabus is last alive. He just dropped 4 again. He has 9 kills, Snail Man, in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, you gotta call timeout. If you're Mayhem right there, that's they weren't recovered from the last round. And they just didn't play. They let Nero just run through B, I think, or was it through tires or
through apartments? He just booked it through apartments.
No. He came up cubby and flanked apartments.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I caught him after he got the first couple. I caught him coming up cubby, and then getting the next 2 in the back in apartments.
Man, okay. Well, Nero taking kill total from 9 to 18 in rounds. He's now top bragging. Gerbs is 17. Gerbs, I got this, man. We got this.
An
Bring it back.
over adjustment from Mayhem just so worried about the apartment's push that they just like sitting there static, just getting hit in the back.
Gerb's going taking a smoke into apartments. I gotta watch Nero though. He's looking in tires. He's looking for the pre-fire. He's gonna try to nade Gems through the tires. But the nade misses. It goes into the closer side of tires where Gems is not. Gems holding on that tires position. Glanton, he peeks this. He won't see the prone player. The prone player stands up. Gerbs is gonna kill him through the smoke. Led taking out Nero. Gets taken down. Gerbs going ham, getting two. He's taken out by Catbus, who's on balcony. It's a 2v3 situation. Mid King capping up the point. Gems looking for the block. He's going to get the kill. He's watching the arch now. Django's about to peek out. Gems will take him out. Cat's already backdoored to A. Gems on the D cap. Dictator. Does he go for B? Does he try to go for the B cap and quick kill onto Gems to potentially trade the point with Cat? Or does he actually go for the block on Cat and then rotate back? I don't know if he has time to do either. If either's a good option at this point. But he's just got to try to find a kill. Doesn't get it.
Took
Gems.
too long to jump down. Just had to push Gems, I think.
Gems with a huge round.
Huge play from Gems, yeah. Mythic ended up baiting for Cat there, going to A, but he was peeking the windows. I think that was an A play, like the other round where Cat and Mythic both kind of went up balk side and dropped. Mythic peeked the windows and could have seen the Regicide player who was playing there, but he just like didn't actually look. He just kind of glanced really fast in the windows, just like, oh, no one's there. But the guy was right there on the screen. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, and Gems huge, going huge that round. Ladies and gentlemen, he said, I have the wife buff. Hop in my backpack. I'm taking us trophy. I'm bringing home the trophy for the boys.
Yeah, Mid King was on the wrong side of T2, so certain situations just got to stay alive.
Gems with the wipe buff again. He takes out Mid King. Mythic's gonna take out Nero early, but Gerbs has an answer. He's gonna take out Bled. He's looking for the kill in apartments. Takes out Glanton. Gerbs with too early. Django's on the garage flank. He'll take out Gems. Gems finally flanked in the back. 2v3 situation. Looking good for Gerb's team. But B is capped up. Mythic's going to go down, and Django's going to take out Cat. That's going to be a round 4 RG. 7-9.
Huge play from Gerbs. He shot Bled through the apartment's windows, and then he caught the next player just in mid apartments. It's not, I mean, I don't know. It was really very normal. As Mayhem probably shouldn't be in those spots at that part of the round if they can't win either of those fights.
Yeah, Gerbs with the advantageous peak. Nero went down that round. Nero shut down the last few rounds, but it didn't matter. Gerbs was willing to step up when Nero had finally been taken out.
Yeah, Gerbs was 22 now.
Gems. He's looking for the nade, the B nade. But he's going to whiff that nade. That's going to be a tough one. Glanton taking out Gerbs early. The Cat and Bled go down. Nero and Mid King go down in a flurry of kills. Gems lurking in the arch side. Django's baited the B point. Mythic doesn't know that. He's going to get caught on the backside street rotation from Dictator. Glanton going down to meet Dictator now, but Dictator's out of there. He's going back up the balcony. He's on the reload. Will he see Gems cross to A? He sees him last minute. He did shoot a Gems, so Gems might know he's coming this way. Gems with the reload. Glanton's taking out Django. Gems takes out Dictator, and that's going to be match point. Gems going huge. And Glanton
Django
as well.
baited B. Yeah, Django baited B, stayed in the weed spot just too long. You know, the Mayhem didn't really react to the B bait, and at a certain point, you have to give up on that plan and either cap it or reposition, especially after Dictator caught Mythic on the street. Like,
yeah, and Match point. Nero, Gerbs, and the boys. They have to win 3 in a row. Send this to overtime. And they do it. Nero coming out with the MP5. Gerbs in the front with the smoke again. Jim's in the front with the AK-74. Running the speed gun in the assault class. He's going to go towards tires. He might run out to B. He beats the pre-fire from Nero. Nero's not going to be fast enough. His timing's impeccable. He prones, but Midking's going to take him out. Midking winning the 1v on B. Setting up his team for a good round to take this to OT. Gerbs. Lurking in apartments. Nero's going to kill Cat. He's finally forcing rotation from the other team. But he's going to go down to Mythic. Mythic winning the aim duel in tires against Nero. A critical aim duel. But Nero will come back in. Django capping B, but taken out. Bled in apartments, taking fire. Dictator taking out Mythic. Midking's trying to get to a safer position. He knows B's no man's land. No place to be. But it's 2v4 for Glanton and Bled to close out this match. Midking running behind Bled, but he doesn't hear him. He's masking his own steps. Or some kind of comms coming out. Glanton in the 1v4. Running out of time. Gets taken down by Gerbs. It's A10.
Seemed like some miscommunication there from Mayhem. They had a bunch of people kind of stacked on top of each other in tires. Gems, I think, had the drop on Midking at B, but the link prone not working out. He gave Midking enough time to react.
Yeah, and that's a critical...
That opening kill in the round really made a huge difference because the Regicide was capping B that whole time, and that absolutely forced Mayhem into some bad fights.
Well, it also... Gems dies on B, and he's calling out the enemy B player. And then the rest of the team is reacting to this call out. They're trying to trade this player while they know his position. And that's where Nero and Gerbs open up, or where they push and get those entry kills. Mythic and Glenn opting to go for the A strat again. Jim's holding tires passive. Gerbs is running through apartments, but there's no players there. Cat, he's putting the nade out onto B. Django holding this S3 area. They're just going to let him go for the cap and play for the AC strat. Jim's still in tires. Bled on the street. He's really passive. Mythic with 2 out of the cafe. He's running up Balk stairs now. Going absolutely ham. He dies from mid apartments. Cabus running down balcony right now. Cabus' position is really valuable if he stays alive. Glanton, he's now playing A. Capping it up. Dictator going for the block. Glanton uses Nero's position against him. Sorry, against Dictator, the same one Nero used to clutch the 1v1 against Cabus. Bled doesn't hear Gerbs, but he will take him out. That's going to be the match.
That was really gutsy to go for the A strat to win it.
Mayhem wins the finals. Gerbs with 24. Nero with a good game as well, but it's not enough. Gems dropping 21. Mythic dropping 23. Bled with 16. Cat with 13.
Yeah, more evenly distributed for Mayhem.
Crazy match. 8-11 on map 3 in favor of Mayhem. Great games. Great effort from both teams. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time on the Insurgency Source League. My name is Wooly, and this is my co-caster Snowman. And we'll see you guys later.